welcome back to another video. I'm in the Suffolk countryside on some private land that my family owns, doing some wildlife photography. I was out this evening in the wind and rain, trying to photograph anything I could. Fox, badger, deer, woodland birds, birds of prey. I have been lucky enough to see a male sparrowhawk recently flying around and hunting, but I've never been able to get a photograph of it. It's so quick and it always sees me before I see it. Here I see a beautiful great spotted woodpecker just perched on a branch. I was able to snap a couple of shots of it before it flew off, which was quite special. I hadn't seen one for a while, so I'm glad I got some shots. Pretty cool to see. Right, I'm gonna now head off onto the fields to go find some deer. Light isn't great, but you got to live with it. I'll try my best to find some deer and get some good photos. So fingers crossed. Well, I'm on the right track. Deer obviously use this pathway. More tracks. They've obviously been feeding here. There are loads of apples on the ground. Some of them are half eaten. So they definitely come through here. This might be a good spot to put a camera trap. Maybe next time. But yeah, lots of deer activity, so we're on the right track. Okay, so we're nearing the spot, so before I get set up, I'm just going to go through some tips and tell you how I get the best results when taking photographs of deer. There's three main elements that I like to stick to. Number one, camouflage, wearing this, and I also wear a balaclava that covers the whiteness of my face. Wind direction. Deer have extremely good sense of smell. It's their top sense along with their hearing. And number three, stealth. Being as quiet and low as you can. Now I have literally seen deer on a field, crawled through the mud in the rain and the cold just to get a shot of a deer. Now it might sound quite mad, but that's why I love doing it, because you are able to get into a position where the deer can't see you. Even though you might be a bit cold and a bit wet, you're still getting those shots. So that is what I'm planning on doing now. I'm coming up to the field where I normally see the deer. If they are there, I will put my camo hood on, I'll be quiet, I'll be stealthy, and hopefully get some shots. yeah, let's do it. Let's see if they're there. I didn't go as planned. I saw a deer and lovely fallow buck, but he saw me and legged it, which is a shame. If I was more alert, I probably would have seen him and I could have got into cover and got some shots, but he was just so well camouflaged. I just couldn't see him, and he bolted. Oh well. That is the hardest thing about deer photography, is their camo is very, very good, and most of the time they see you before you see them. They were, well, this buck was sat in some long grass, very low, and he just legged it. Ah well. So I've wandered around for about an hour and only seen one deer. It's quite weird, there's normally more, but it's a bit of a drizzly day, it's very grey, and there is some shooting going on in the fields just to my right over there. So that might be the reason why there's not many deer around, because they've been hunted before, and I reckon they know the sound of gunfire. Oh well. Right, we're back out. Had 2 unsuccessful deer sessions. Seen only one deer and it ran away. Back out again today. The sun is out, so there's lovely light, and it is about nearly 3 o'clock, so got about an hour and a half left of daylight. So going back to the fields to see if I can photograph the deer I saw last time. My dad saw a lovely fallow buck recently, with blood and wounds on its head, which means it's just been rutting. Now I don't know when the rutting season ends or how long it goes on for, but if there's fallows rutting around, I love to capture that. We shall see. So as you can see, I've had quite a lot of rain recently, and today is weirdly not grey and cloudy, it's actually quite sunny. So I hope the deer are out feeding, because the last couple of sessions it's been windy, rainy, grey, and I think when it's like that they just hide in cover, hide in the woods. They're not out feeding on grass or anything. So I hope they're out, because it's getting a bit disheartening now, going out for so long and not seeing any deer. But I don't know, we'll see what we can find. Okay, we're in luck. There's about 12 deer all sat down on the field over there. I'll try to show you. This camera won't pick it up. They're just there in the distance near the tree here. They're just on the thing there. So the goal is this: we got to sneak up on them, lie down, put camo on, get comfortable, and try and get some photographs. Now, there's not much wind, so that will be in my favour, but they're right in the middle of the field, so it's going to be tricky to get close enough to get some good shots. Let's try it anyway. This happened to me before. They've been in the field and I've been able to get close enough to get shots, but that normally means there's a hedgerow in the way for me to sit in and I can photograph them. These guys are in the middle of the field, right in the middle of the field. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm so close. There's a bug in there with them. It's a beautiful light. I'm going to try and get around this corner get some shots. So close. They're starting to move away though, so it's really tricky. And the light from behind me is showing my shadow really, really well, so they might be able to see that. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. But they're a bit spooked, so I'm just chilling out for a sec, waiting for them to get comfortable. But I'm going to have to probably crawl through this hedgerow, because they'll just see me. They're all running. Damn, they're gone. What a shame. Well, we've got some photos. Fantastic. Got some images, finally. Even though I wasn't that close. I'm happy, I got some photos. Getting beautiful buck in there as well. Damn, I think they must have seen me. Oh well. I'll show you the photos now. Okay, so finally, successful photography session. I didn't get as close as I wanted to, but it was difficult because they're slap bang in the middle of the field, and they're very skittish, very spooked. There's a lot of traffic around, some dog walkers, so they're on edge. But I got some photos which I'm happy with. I'll be out tomorrow morning early, back at the same spot. See if I can get some shots of them at sunrise. That's depending on weather, of course. But yeah, very happy. It's been a bit of a slog trying to get those photos, but I did it finally. Now I just got to get some close-up photos, some portraits, anything I can get. But yeah, very happy with that.